I got him.
Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Sunday, May 2nd, 2021. Time is 7 o'clock p.m. Yes, Jersey time. Alright, so we got a Copaganda story. This has to do with Long Branch Police Department. They are like on a mission right now, trying to promote themselves because they're probably the #2 turd here in Monmouth County. And I'm not directing this at the individual officers that work for Long Branch because I don't know any of them. But this really is directed at that chief over there and his policies and whoever's running the Facebook page over there. But they've been on a campaign for their Copaganda stuff, and the bootlickers are all chiming in, and I'm really starting to just say that these stories like this one right here, which I'll tell you about in a second, is nothing more than hand lotion for bootlickers. They look at this stuff and they get the hand lotion, and you connect the dots. So let's find out what this said. This was 2 days ago on Long Branch Police Department. There it is. I'll put it right up so you can see it right there. And it says, please join us in welcoming our newest officer, K-9 Ozzy. Ozzy is a 1.5-year-old Belgian Malinois partner with police officer Christopher Remedios. The team has successfully completed a 3-month training course in Passaic County and are certified in narcotics detection. More training at K-9 Patrol School is set for this summer. Well, let me explain to you why they use this breed of dog. It's not a very big shepherd by any means, but what this shepherd breed is very vicious. The dog is a very vicious breed. It has it's got a big set of balls. I don't mean that physically, but it has no fear to this dog, and that's why they like it, because it's very vicious. So they present this animal, look at it. Look at this dog right here. Look how cute the doggy is. Aww. So they got some more pictures here. This is a picture of the officer standing outside. I think this is over at Long Branch headquarters right there. I've had my picture taken in front of that myself. Standing right there with the doggy. And then you got another one with the doggy standing in front of the police car. How cute, isn't it cute? And finally, they got in front of the PBA thing as if they should be using the PBA flag on Facebook. But anyway, the doggy's there. So let's go read and find out what the bootlickers had to say about this, because they all chimed in. Okay, so let me bring it up here. Give me a second, people. Okay, Patty Link O'Neill, welcome to the force, Ozzy. Can't wait to meet you in person. Oh, what, you gonna run right down there and let's see if that thing gonna go in focus for me. Of course not. Let's see what else the bootlickers have. Oh, Rose Ann Galassi DeAndrea, such a great team. Thanks for your service and protection. The dog is not protecting anybody. That's not what the dog's job is. Kevin James, congratulations, Officer Ozzy. You be safe. Carol Weirbill, welcome, K-9 Ozzy. Thank you for your service. The dog doesn't have a choice. Welcome, Ozzy. Stay safe. Frankla Paulus, welcome, Officer Ozzy. You will be a great asset to the area. Brittany Sarah, I can't wait to see all the positive things he's going to do for this community. Yeah, I can't wait either. I want to know. I want to know what's going to come first, the positive things or the lawsuit. Welcome, K-9 Ozzy. That's from Holly English. Oh, Dina Tully, she says, such a cute welcome, Ozzy. Hope to see you around. Alright, so here's the reality of things. So let me get where I chime in here. I timed in, oh, how cute. I bet he'll make a great search warrant circumventer and no doubt has a strong bite. Ronald Eaton, who's a big fan of this channel, chimed in and said, who cleans up the dog feces? That's a good question. They probably just leave it wherever it is. I wonder who cleans out the police car, because anybody who's been around a K-9 police cars know they stink and they're full of dog hair. So Lepke Buchalter was somebody that's a big fan of the channel from the early days, and he writes, "What are you going to use the dog for now that marijuana is legal? Is the dog trained to sniff out menthol cigarettes?" That's a good question. So I chimed in and I wrote, they'll use the $10,000 mutt as a comfort dog. Because that's the big thing right now, comfort dogs. What else? I posted something else here. Let me find it. So really, here we go. Let me just get back here a second. Here we go. All right, so I posted that the dog is there to show the officers how to properly hump a leg, because we know that the officers like to get people on the ground and then hump them. Lepke Buchalter also posted, all these dogs are going to have to be retrained from detecting marijuana, which is now illegal, to detecting menthol cigarettes, which is about to be illegal. And I did post on Long Branch Police Department's page the realities of the K-9 dog. The K-9 dog that they're using right there is a vicious animal. And it's responsible for lawsuits. It happened down in Atlantic City, and it cost Atlantic City taxpayers a lot of money, because the hero that was handling the dog allowed that dog to rip the man's arm apart, and he got over 100 stitches. You can go on YouTube and just Google K-9 dog rips arm or bites person, and the videos will just, they're endless of what's going on with these K-9 dogs. These K-9 dogs are not pretty dogs. They're not cute dogs. They are there to be vicious. And this is just another Copaganda story from Long Branch Police. Just like many other police departments that put these dogs on there, it's just a big Copaganda thing to make you think that these officers are out there protecting you, and they're not protecting. And it really is a big question, is what are they going to use the dog for? Because marijuana is now legal. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to try to use this dog to see if you got more than 6 ounces of pot in your trunk or something. Now, if they're using the dog for fentanyl, I don't got a problem with that, but we all know that these dogs get false signals and reactions, that is, and the officers have a secret hand signal or a winky that the dog looks at, because the dog makes a connection that if it sits there and wags its tail and looks at the handler, it knows it's going to get a stupid ball. But these little bootlicking bad cop enablers, they fall for the Copaganda. There's a portion of society out there that just believes everything the police say. There's an old saying, you know, it goes like this: question authority. And I also heard another one: question authority and then do the right thing. But really, question authority, and I want to say that's the basis of this channel, that we question authority. And I don't believe everything that the police tell us, because I know that it's all Copaganda, and that's what's going on now. That's why the police are all upset, and they need comfort dogs, and they're having a problem, because that little veil, that little false sense of security that they have pounded, that mind virus that they put in everybody's brain, that they're all out there to protect us, and they're risking their lives, and whatever you want to call it, it's starting to tear down. It's fading away, because people like myself and others out there are exposing it and talking about it and giving you examples of what's going on. I don't talk about this K-9 dog I offer examples, and you watch. I'll put it in the video here where you can see what a K-9 dog does. I'll give you the 2 examples. One was Atlantic City, which I think I did a story on that, and the other one was at there was another man where the man's in the car, and they let the dog in one side, and they dragged the guy out the other side, and the dog's got a hold of his arm, and they're taking his sweet time pulling the dog off. In the meanwhile, this dog's exercising a couple 100 pounds of pressure on your flesh. They're not cute animals. They're not. They're vicious. I'm John Van Dyke for News Jersey Expose. Let me know what you think in the comment section about K-9 dogs and Long Branch Police Department's Copaganda machine. Till next time.
What's going to happen? We're going to break that window. At which time that window's broke, I'm going to send this 100-pound Belgian Malinois in there. He's going to apprehend you. At which time I'm going to drag him and you out into the ground.
They warned him. He didn't listen. Then Canton police made good on that promise you just heard. And heads up, what happened next can be hard to watch.
Lena Lai is here with a dramatic arrest involving a police dog and why the suspect says officers went too far. Hi, Lena.
Good evening. We do want to give you fair warning. The video is very graphic. Now, Canton police tonight say they thought that driver Ronald Wagner potentially had a concealed weapon because the license was attached to a concealed carry permit. But how officers got Wagner out of the car tonight has some questioning if there was excessive force.
That plate has a CCW attached to it.
It could have been a routine traffic stop for a state trooper and Canton police.
You're obligated to give him your information.
Well, I understand he has a legal reason, but he does not have a lawful reason. I'm just a private man.
But the driver, 45-year-old Ronald Wagner, refuses politely but stubbornly to give his name, address, or answer any questions, citing his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent.
You don't have the right to not provide your information. It's actually a crime and it's arrestable.
After 20 minutes, Wagner still calmly standing his ground, but the officers lose their patience. A police K-9 is summoned, and Wagner's given one last chance.
He's ready. I'm telling you as we speak. You are going to be bit by this K-9.
Officers smash the windows and let the dog loose.
Still in your hands. Still in him. Still in him. Oh. I got him. Sorry. Stop that. Stop fighting my dog. Roll over on your stomach. Roll over. Roll over. Give us your hands. Take his right hand.
Flesh, everything's hanging out.
I mean, it was vicious.
Oh, yes.
Vicious. It's not a dog bite.
Yeah.
Wagner's parents say police went too far, saying not enough was done to coax or use other means to get their son out of the car.
I just think they overdid it. That's all. He's a good kid. He's a good boy. He really is.
He was polite to him.
Yes.
Everything. I just don't understand.
Now, Wagner tonight is charged with unauthorized plates, also resisting arrest and obstructing official business. Now, his family says he'll have to have a second surgery on his arm tomorrow. Meanwhile, Canton police is investigating whether any policies were violated. Russ?
Okay, Lena, thank you very much.